Greeting lads, and good morning, good afternoon or good evening wherever you are. This is the Dcobra Tech 9. This is also the Dcobra Tech 9. Only, it's relatively shorter on its barrel. And we can see this bulky box. And it has cables. So I think that gives a little clue that we have cables, and we can see some red switches in here underneath the pistol grip of this Tech 9. And yes, that should give us a clue that this is an AEG unit. It's customized. Yes, this is the Tech 9 from Dcobra, only customized with the help of my friend Shurik, helping to add a gearbox and some of the electrical works to it and make this into an AEG, a full auto AEG unit. Let's give you a overview of how it looks like. Okay, first thing first, of course, first impression, it just looks the same like most of the Tech 9s from Dcobra. Only that it does looks a little bit bulky with this box here. That's something for me and I have to get used to it. Okay, it holds quite comfortable. It has added weight, with the gearbox now in the BB unit. So it's also a little bit heavier, but it's not too heavy. So it's not much of a difference. It's a nylon gearbox, so that's quite nice. Okay, and then we have the battery compartment here. So this is a battery compartment. Use the 7.4 volts, and I think that's enough for around 2 hours of gameplay. I think it can, you can refill the mag again and again. It still holds for an hour, I would say, in the Indonesian environment. Okay. So how it holds in my hand, right? So how it holds. It holds fine, just like how the normal Tech 9 would. Quite comfortable and very practical. This is a backpack which you can put and it just fits, that's quite smaller than my backpack that I used to play with airsoft, okay? The rate of fire is immersively fast. Fast, like 15 rounds a second. Isn't that quick? Just hear the sound. But because I'm a person who saves BB, so I'm a BB saving part of guy. So I just shoot semi, just by not spamming the trigger, so just pushing it bit by bit. I think that's still fine. Shooting in semi is probably the best for me. Now, talking about accuracy, this is where comes the cons of this AEG, homemade built one. First thing first, the accuracy of this gun. I've, adjusted a lot the hop up, but it still have some issue. This is the Lehui gearbox. Just an info for you. This is the Lehui gearbox, and I've read a lot of the articles and also reviews of the gearbox, even for water gel guns. So this is actually made, the gearbox was actually made for water gel guns, and it's not quite stable if you're using a light projectile like BBs. BBs are plastic and they're much lighter than water. So sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down, sometimes it goes flat. Flat means it's accurate, but it's still, in majority the BB do hit the target, but sometimes it just sucks to see that it goes sometimes up, sometimes down. It doesn't go side by side though, so that's nice. It just goes up and down. And I shoot it in open air, maybe semi indoor, outdoor. We'll check that out. The video. Okay, so The next con would be this one. You know, this is supposed to be the cocking handle, and then this would be the one that pumps up the piston. No big difference, it's just that now when you put your thumb here, oh yes, that's what I'm going to say. Sometimes this, you didn't realize that it hits the back part of your thumb, and that is just ridiculously painful in the palm of your hand. I mean, that's just, you know, ugh, that's scary and it's painful. I've tried it and I've, you know, get this hit by the charging handle of the Tech 9. Okay, now this is the most problematic, I think. Yeah, the trigger housing. That's the most uncomfortable issue that I have with this gun. Okay, look at the trigger. God, just look at that trigger. This is quite too narrow. Means, you know, this is the gearbox. You can see the gears. I hope you can see it. That's the gearbox right there. You know, and that takes some space which you used to have as wide as this one here. That's comfortable. You can feel your you know, shooting finger until the top part. Well, list. This one you cannot do that because there's the gearbox, right? So you only have this much space to pull the trigger, and that where comes the issue is sometimes my finger gets, you know, pinched by the space. You can see that it doesn't look that much, but it's, you know, it holds my finger. But it's fine though. I mean, this is a, you know, homemade custom, you know, just forcing it, trying to look cheap. Okay, so I think that's all to review about this homemade AG unit. So yeah, this is a fun gun shoot. I will definitely make a video, probably, you know, shooting guys with this gun. Well, check it on the next game of my next game in Airsoft. I hope you enjoy, and I hope this video to be as informative as possible. And thank you for watching. I see you guys